The inspiration, I think, comes from just setting new challenges and new bars. Like what else can I do? And so, it may be me and my wife go into an Italian restaurant and I'm looking around on their menu and I'm just thinking, hey, that sounds good. I'm wondering how, if I could do something with that or spin that in some way, shape or form. Because chicken Parmesan is great, but I'm like, how could I take chicken Parmesan and move it into a stratosphere where people think I'm absolutely nuts? And that's what I go for. I'm always looking for that, man, what is this guy doing? How is he even there? And it's just, I start thinking and building like what would work, what can work, what have I tried process-wise that I know won't work. I can eliminate and go through those things and kind of figure out, well, this one has potential if I take this and do this. Well, if I add this and put this in there, I might be able to build along that, because not all things come together. You see all these, up to this point, I think we're probably over 80 different boudins and sausages we've made, tried, sold, any combination. We normally keep roughly 35 to 40 in stock every weekend, different types. We've tried some things that just don't work, they don't come together. And you're not gonna know about them, because if they're not up to the standards that we set at the bar and the standards that we set, if they don't meet that, they go away. There's some that we've made attempts at, they were very close, and y'all haven't heard about them yet because we haven't revisited and made the corrections that need to be made. So they're not, some Willy Wonka factory where we just snap our fingers and things work that way. There are a lot of trial and error. I probably spend more money on research and development than anyone else around this area, because if it doesn't work out, we donate it somewhere, we give it to our employees, we give it away. And so it takes funds to get to that point. We've gotten lucky with a few that we've hit it on the first run, and I'm like, this don't happen normally, but there are some out there that are just waiting for us to re-pull the trigger when the time's right by making those few adjustments. There might be something this too much that's throwing the flavor off, or whatever the case may be. So it's sort of a self bar we kind of put here, and then of course everyone out there, everyone in the back, and a lot of our customers are waiting for the idea thrown our way to find the next big one too. So you got employees back there thinking, where all stuff Captain Crunch, and I'm like, that's not gonna work. So they're waiting on the next thing that they can try to help. So it goes back to what I was saying about fueling the creativity. It started back from when I was first doing this. Everyone had an idea. Everyone had something that they thought they could bring to the table that they wanted me to try. It hasn't changed since then. You go across the spectrum to anybody who comes in the door or anybody who worked with us over here, they always got ideas. Well, have you ever thought about this, or have thought about that? And a lot of which we've tried, and some of which are successful, some of them remain on our menu today. So it's not necessarily just something that I do or my wife does or anybody. Sometimes it's an outside influence that somebody brings to the table. They're like, hey, what about trying this? Well, let me try it out. Maybe we'll see what we can do. So not just us. It's pretty much anybody who walks in here, anybody with an idea could float that, and it could end up being something. And so it creates adventurous eaters at home. People take some of the stuff that we make here and they come tell me about a dish that I took this Parmesan garlic chicken sausage and I sliced it up and I threw it in with this Italian bake something, and I'm like, that sounds really good. Like, it's not something I've never thought of. So these people take and they do their own creative thing. So they're creating kind of a mini Insane Sausages factory at their own home. They're whipping up stuff and probably feeding it to their kids and say, what do you think? So it creates that mindset of, where can I push this thing? What can it? Let me try some more. So it's cool that people can come and tell us about things, dishes that they've made at home that they're offering up to their own family and stuff. So it's really nice that people are willing to think about us in that aspect of, when you think of something that's really outside of the box and really crazy, we come to their mind. And that's really cool. It's hard to paint yourself different. And we were fortunate enough to be able to do that.